Hello everyone! Good afternoon Philippines, good day world. Magandang hapon Pilipinas, maayong hapon sa tanan. Mapya malulum sa langon. This is your admin Sam of the Philippine Pageants page and welcome to our interactive and live interview today. So special lang ngayong araw na to guys dahil kasama natin ang isa sa mga pinakamaraming supporters in the Miss Universe Philippines Pageants. At of course, malalaman natin ang kanyang kwento mamaya, ang kanyang journey, at ang kanyang mga iba pang tips when it comes to beauty pageant. At of course, sasamahan din ako ng aking co-admin na si Admin Niel. I'm your admin Sam. I'm live from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. At babatiin ko muna ang mga kababayan ko dyan sa Dina, Zamboanga del Sur. My university, Mindanao State University. Hello mga poops. Hello sa inyo dyan. At dito sa Jeddah, hello po sa ating lahat. At of course, nagpapasalamat muna ako kay Sir Voltaire at ng Miss Universe Philippines Organization headed by National Director Miss Yamsis of Soap, Miss Universe 2011 third runner-up at Creative Director na si Sir Jonas Gafood. Yan, handa na ba kayo guys? Yan, mukhang exciting to. Yes! So hindi ko napatagalin guys. One of the most supported, one of the candidates with the highest fan base, ang pinagmamalaki ng Mandaluyong, the beautiful and the smart Miss Corrine Abalos. Yan.
Hi everyone! Thank you for the warm welcome.
You're so welcome. Yan. Of course, pakilala muna ang ating Miss Corrine Abalos.
Hi everyone! So I'm Corrine Abalos and I am representing the city of Mandaluyong. I'm 23 years old and I graduated from De La Salle University. I took up international studies, major in European studies. Tapos, right after college, I actually lived in Spain for almost a year.
Wow. And of course, congratulations. And you made it in the top 15 of the Runway Challenge.
Thank you po. Thank you for everyone who voted. Thank you for all the support.
Yes. Of course, pa-shoutout muna tayo sa lahat ng nandyan ha. Yan, pwede kayo pong mag-interact sa amin dito. Yes, sandali. Ito.
Okay.
Yan. Ba't ayaw mag-click? Oo nga eh. Ayun. Shoutout tayo sa lahat ng nandyan, sa mga lahat ng supporters mo. Ito, ang dami nila. Pwede mong basahin, Miss Corrine.
Saan ka mababasa? I can't see it eh.
Okay, mamaya mag-interact yan sila.
Walang
yan. At of course, bago yan, ipapakita natin ang yung, of course, Runway Challenge. Yan, pakita natin. Ayun. Miss Corrine, kumusta ang araw na yan? Saan yan ginawa?
Actually, ginawa namin yan dito sa Mandaluyong. Super lapit lang sa bahay ko. And then, and then sabay-sabay kami ng other sisters ko sa Aces and Queens. Tapos, actually, yung time ko, it wasn't super hot. Kasi parang, kung mapapansin ninyo, medyo madilim na actually yung background. Yeah, parang mga 4 o'clock yun. Or, mga 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So, hindi na siya...
So, ilan kayo mga sisters na nag-shoot nun at that time?
Kung napanood niyo yung sa other girls, actually, same kami ng location ni Jasmine Umali.
Yes.
So, kami ni Jazz, same, sabay kami. Yes. Even, I was also with Maureen and Kisses, and Pat, Jojo, and si Peach. Pero different locations lang within the place.
Ayan, pa-shoutout tayo sa lahat nandito muna Nandito si Okti Lala Yamaludin. Pa-shoutout po from Saudi Arabia.
Hi,
Yan.
Lala.
Yan, nandito pa Yan. I-shoutout muna natin sila na mga supporters mo.
Thank you. Thank you, Jaime.
Mga naniniwala sa'yo ito.
Wow, thank you naman. Thank you, Sir Pedge.
At ito.
Si ano namin siya, si Ana Luna, yaya namin. Yaya ko siya since kinder ako, siguro. Yeah, since
Wow.
kinder ako. So, ano siya, matagal na namin siyang yaya dito sa bahay.
Kumbaga
Hi, Yaya Muni.
part na ng family, di ba?
Part na siya ng family.
Wow.
Hi, John, Michael, Mingyu, Rapi. Thank you for supporting me.
Yes.
Kilala ko rin to. Hi, Giselle.
Yes, kababayan ko to. Taga Pagadian City ako. Sambuanga del Sur din ako Yan.
Hindi ka pala siya.
Yes. Supporters mo yun. Mga naniniwala sa'yo yun. Yan.
Thank you. Ayan, si Yaya Muning ulit.
Okay. Yan.
Sister-in-law ko to. Hi, Ate Liza. Wife siya ng brother ko.
Wow. Thank you for the support. Yes.
Thank you, JM.
Ito. Consistent ka sa mga challenges. Sa headshot at sa running challenge. Ano yung feeling na pasok ka so far sa lahat ng challenges?
Sobrang nakakakilig actually kasi since first ever pageant ko to, I've never joined any national or even local, yung small scale pageants. First time ko talaga to for everything. So, hindi ko talaga in-expect na magta-top ako for the challenges. So, I'm really thankful for all my supporters kasi honestly, kung hindi sila bumoto, hindi naman ako aabot sa mga top and hindi ako makikita ng mga tao. So, thank you to everyone who voted talaga.
Yan. At ito, masishare ako dito Yan. Ano yung feeling na isa sa mga sikat na personality, of course, celebrity sa atin ay ini-endorse ka?
Si Miss Chris Aquino.
Yes.
Honestly, sobrang kinilig ulit ako. Kasi for any kind of support, diba? And especially coming from a woman like Chris Aquino who's been in the beauty industry and show business for such a long time. Nakakakilig and nakaka-touch na she sees something in me. Na she can actually see me win the Miss Universe crown.
Wow. At isa sa mga rasons niya, bakit sinuportahan ka niya? Because of your name. May part doon na Corazon. And Corazon, of course, name of our first woman president, Corazon Aquino. Yan. Yeah. And, of course, patrivia tayo, Corazon means heart sa Spanish. Diba?
Yeah.
Yan. Okay, so that Spanish word of the day. Yan. At ito, with your support, isa ka sa mga most supported, isa ka sa may pinakamalaking fan base, parang fueled ka ba to give your best para maging kaan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And especially since I get a lot of messages from my fans, parang sila yung nagiging inspiration ko, honestly, to do my best in every challenge. Kasi ayoko naman na bigla ko silang ma-let down given the amount of support that they've been giving me.
Okay. So, after nitong mga challenges na to, kailan ba ang announcement ng top 50?
For top 50, I think it'll be next week. They'll announce it next week.
No definite day, di ba? Surprise?
Yeah, no definite day pa naman.
So, parang yung the previous challenges, di ba? Biglaan na lang.
Yung ni-release.
Yes, kaya napaka-exciting, di ba? Asan ka nung mga first in-announce?
I remember for the runway challenge, I was with my brother that night kasi may shoot kami parang video. Tapos, nagugulat ako, my phone kept buzzing at parang ang daming notifications. As in, actually sa Instagram. Talagang parang tunog yung phone ko. So, when I opened it, nagulat ako, oh my gosh, I made it to the top 15 again for the runway challenge.
Now, kumusta naman ang paghahanda mo para sa mga susunod na mga challenge?
Kasi syempre we're in quarantine here in Metro Manila. So everything is done virtually. Yeah,
Mm.
so for Q&A, for our trainings for Q&A, it's done virtually. Tapos, as much as possible, for pasarela naman, I take
Mm.
videos of my walk and then I
Mm.
send them to our pasarela trainer, si Mama Ian Mendahar.
Yes. Of course, si Ian Lawrence, di ba?
Ian Lawrence Mendahar.
The
He's the
catwalk
best.
diva. Yes, catwalk diva pa, napaka-smooth, di ba? Catwalk slayer.
Mhm.
Or pasarela slayer. Yan. Of course,
Mm-mm.
pa-shoutout muna tayo again. Nagpa-shoutout sa pa-shoutout.
Hi, Ukti Lala
Yeah,
Guyamaludin.
yeah,
Ha,
Giamaludin.
Guyamaludin. I hope I said it
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
Sorry kung mali.
Giamaludin at family daw
Guyamaludin.
Mamaluba. Mamaluba. Mga
And
taga Mindanao to.
Guyamaludin
Yes.
and Mamaluba family.
Yes.
Hello.
Actually, nasa Saudi yan sila for sure. Yan. Kasi nasa Jeddah ako.
Ah,
Oo.
okay.
Kaya yung iba dito nag-aabang. Yan. Nasa Saudi ako ngayon. Yan.
Kamusta naman po yung time difference sa Saudi?
11:20 a.m. dito.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's 4 p.m. here naman. At
Now,
least
aside
hindi.
from, yes, yes. Aside from beauty pageant, what keeps you busy this time of pandemic? Yes, everyone, medyo nakuha yung internet ni Miss Corrine. Hintayin natin, guys. Yan, mamaya. Mega mega shoutout po sa lahat ng dyan na Lilay is watching. Yan, sabi ni Alcia Hain. Alcia Hain, wow. Gandang natural, gandang Filipina, tama. Agree po ako dyan. Jaime Aragon, Almero, hello po sa inyo dyan. Yes. Ito nga, sabi ni J.M. Yamzon, not just beauty and body, our queen has the wit, intelligence, and grace to become a great representative for Miss Universe. Ayun! Back, okay.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes. It's okay, it's
Kasi
okay.
when it rains, diba, the Wi-Fi has problems when it rains. Sorry.
Yes, oo. Ako din minsan, nawawala din ako minsan eh. Yan,
Umuulan
oo.
right now dito sa
Mm-mm.
Mandaluyong.
Yes. Kumbaga, balik natin yung tanong ko, what keeps you busy aside from beauty pageant this time of pandemic?
Yeah. My sister and I, kasi we started a business. It's called Cora's Seafood Market. So we
Yes.
sell fresh and frozen seafood, and that's what keeps me busy right now with all the orders and because we try to shoot photos for our products. Kami-kami lang yun. So mano-manong gawa.
Wow. So,
There.
ito yun. Isa yan.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yan.
Because we have a new product for our menu. It's parang bangus special. So we sell for the bangus specials, we sell prime cut bangus belly, steak cut bangus belly, and tinapa and rellenong bangus.
Wow. So, pag nag-order sila, punta lang sila sa Coras, yung...
Yeah, we have an Instagram, so you can check
Yes.
that out. It's called
Wow.
@Cora's Food Market. So you can just message our Instagram for orders, or we also have a link, an order form. It's in our bio for Instagram.
Wow. Of course, speaking of bangus, is the national fish of the
The
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scientific name niyan is Janus janus. Yan. Of course, English name is milkfish.
Milkfish,
Okay. Yan. If there is one word to describe your entire journey so far sa Miss Universe Philippines, ano yun?
One word.
Yan. So guys, hintayin natin ating queen kasi nga umuulan ngayon at alam na natin pag sa Pilipinas pag umuulan, apektuhan ang internet. Yes. So mamaya. So common thing po yan guys. Yes, mega shoutout muna tayo dito. Carlito Plata Alcantara, go Corrine. Yes. Kay Roro Aguilar, go Corrine Abalos. Yan. Ayun. So guys, minsan ako dito, pag nagbabasa ako ng, ito nga, yung mga comments ninyo, akala nyo, hindi ako attentive sa sinasabi ng aking mga guests dito, pero ako ay nakikinig din ako. Kaya lang yung nga, ito, minsan kasi pag nagbabasa ako, yung mata ko nasa comments, pero nakikinig ako din niya. Directly punta naman sa aking bisita. Yan, gaya ni Miss Corrine. So hintayin natin guys, na umuulan pa sa Pilipinas. So nawala muna ang ating koan. Yes. At speaking of ulan guys, sa patrivia tayo. The fear of the rain is pluvophobia. Kung may takot kayo sa ulan dahil nga mawalang internet nyo, pluvophobia ang tawag doon. Yan.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay lang.
Sorry. Oh, that's my tito. Hi, Tito Roro. Kumusta?
Wow.
Tito
Yes,
ko
ate ko,
siya.
Mm.
Siya din. Tito Carlito. Ang dami kong relatives dito.
Yes, thank you for the support. Yan, oo.
Thank you for watching.
So, yung tanong natin kanina, 'di ba? If there's one word to describe your entire journey so far sa Miss Universe Philippines, ano 'yun?
It's really, I am evolving because, as I said a while ago, it's my first ever pageant, no local and no small scale pageants pa.
Yes.
So I started out really like a newbie, especially I remember when we shot our photos for for our not for our headshots for the application for Miss Universe. It wasn't
Mm.
released pero for those photos. I remember I was so scared because we had to it was my first time for shooting it was my first time shooting a photo shoot. So I didn't know how to pose talaga with a swimsuit and how to project my face. So I
Yes.
remember I was talking to Mama Mikey. You interviewed her
Mm.
also. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Mama
Sobrang nag-enjoy
Mikey.
ako no'n. Yes.
So I was talking to her about it because I was saying, "Oh no, I'm so scared. How do I project? How do I pose exactly?"
Ayun. So, gosh, sa ulan uli, JM Yanson yan, most of the times po, she would send message to gratitude for his supporters. Super kind talaga. Yes. Thank you, thank you. So, hintayin po natin kasi nga umuulan sa Pilipinas. So, tag-ulan ngayon sa Pilipinas. Dito sa Saudi, guys, nako, parang sa isang taon na yata walang ulan ngayon. Kung may ulan na nako, parang napakasaya kasi parang feeling namin is nasa Pilipinas kami. Yan. Of course, desierto ang Saudi. Kaya bihira lang ang ulan. So, mega shoutout sa lahat ng ninyo dyan. Yes. Kay Lane Catalo. Yan. Roro Aguilar, sa tito niya. Hello po sa inyo dyan. Yes, sa lahat. Sa lahat, keep safe po tayong lahat. Yan. Oo. So, hintayin natin, guys. Yan. Ayun.
I'm
Welcome back.
so sorry.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Yung
No.
wifi talaga namin.
No worries. Habang wala ka kanina, may pa-trivia ako kanina. Sabi ko, kung natatakot kayo sa ulan dahil nga nawawala ang internet, ang tawag doon is the fear of the rain is lubophobia.
Lubophobia.
Lobview.
Lubu.
'Di ba parang fluvial parade, 'di ba ganun?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Okay, so ito, isa sa mga kilalang kilala ka, and one of the contributing factors yung background ng parents mo. Of course, pinakamahal mong tatay, became mayor dati ng Mandaluyong. Ito yung nanay mo, beloved mother, di ba? Mayor ng Mandaluyong, yes. At ngayon, tatay mo is NMDA chairman.
Yes.
Does it add pressure to you?
Sorry, does it
add pressure to you?
Yes, of course. Honestly, that was one of the reasons why I was hesitant also to join Miss Universe. Kasi given how much of a public figure my family and my parents are, parang natakot ako. I felt that people already have expectations of me, even before meeting me or seeing me. So, pero after talking to sila Mama Mikey, the other mamas in Aces and Queens, and even to my parents, parang they told me na just be yourself. Don't just focus on your journey. Don't think of what other people would say. Kasi if you do that, you'll mess up. Parang your brain is gonna be really scattered and you'll overthink. So that's my motto, I guess, for this pageant.
Yes.
Yeah.
At gaano sila ka-supportive sa'yo?
Wait lang. This is also my tita. Mag-hi lang.
Okay. Yes.
Ang dami kong relatives. Hi, Tita Tinay. She's my mom's sister naman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alsyahin. Parang may pag-Arabic name.
Actually, last name niya is Asahan, I know. I think parang niya lang yung
wow. No, back to the question.
Yeah.
How supportive are your parents?
they're very supportive, lalo na yung dad ko. Kasi
Ah,
for my very first interview, I didn't
mm,
even tell them about it. Well, kasi I was so busy, tapos parang nakalimutan ko na rin to let
mm.
my family know na I'm gonna have an interview. We found out lang because of Facebook and because of Instagram. And then, and kasi syempre may other titas were telling them. So, nagulat ako
Yes.
na my dad, given his busy schedule, he
Oo.
actually found time to watch my interview. So, kinilig lang ako. And then, my mom naman, kasi she used to be a beauty queen, diba, in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she joined Binibining Pilipinas naman. And then, parang whenever I have questions or kasi I tell her stuff I vent to her whenever I'm scared, whenever I feel nervous or basta when I'm anxious lang. I tell her things. Tapos she gives me advice kasi she's been through what I am going through. So they're very
Wow.
supportive talaga.
So ngayon, parang revelation yun may pinagmanahan dahil beauty queen ang kanyang nanay, di ba? Na, of course, mayor ng Mandaluyong, si, of
Yeah.
course, Honorable Mayor Menchi, of course,
Yeah.
Abalos. Yes. At,
Actually, I have a fun fact. That's
yes.
how my parents met. Parang nanood yung dad
Ah,
ko ng Binibining Pilipinas, and then that's how
mm.
they
Oh, parang love at first sight pala yun. Wow. And of course, patrivia, ang alam ko, Menchi, the word, yung name is means a person with full honor and integrity. At of course, yung
Oh,
name
I
ng tatay mo, Binhar. Actually, nalala ko yung movie 1959, one of the most
Ben
awarded
Hur, yes.
Oscars. Uh,
Yes.
along with Titanic and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. 11 awards na nakuha. Binhar in
Oh,
1959.
wow.
Yan. Of course, yan. Sana ganyan din. Ito.
Ganyan ka kaganda for sure, Jamie.
Yes.
Heidi.
And of course, yung Pride of Mandaluyong. Yan. Mm-mm.
Thank you, JM.
Queen Corinne, kailan nagsimula yung passion mo? O yung parang interest mo sa beauty pageant? Anong age ka?
Ac-
Parang gusto ko to.
Actually, matagal na. Kasi
Mm.
growing up, we would watch Miss Binibining Pilipinas. Hi,
Mm.
Jerzon! Sorry, kinanta ko.
Yes.
Hi, Jerzon! Okay. Anyway, we would watch Binibining Pilipinas kasi every time it would show on TV. So,
Mm.
and usually, diba, they would show it at night, mga dinner time, mga 7
Yes.
p.m., like that. So we would watch that while eating dinner growing up
Mm.
every year. And then for
Mm.
Miss Universe, then the same thing. We'd have watch parties naman in our house with my titas and my cousins. So I was really exposed to to the beauty pageant world. And then I remember, I think it started when I was in mga late high school to early college.
Yes.
My mom's friends would ask me if I could train with them to join beauty
Mm-mm.
pageant. And at that time,
Yes.
Binibining Pilipinas pa. Kasi wala pa naman
Yes.
yung Universe Philippines.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then, so parang even before pa, I wanted to join. It's just that I didn't have the guts to do so.
Yes. So, ibig sabihin, nung nag-aaral ka pa lang, ang dami ng invitation sa'yo para mag-join kahit sa school, di ba?
Yeah. Yeah, mga
Mm.
fourth year high school siguro yun nag-start.
May mga ginagawa ka parang muse, ganun.
Ay,
Meron na.
wala kami nun sa ano sa school ko.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. And finally, you have decided, di ba? Paano
This
ito
year.
nangyari?
Actually, Mama Mikey started contacting me last year pa because she's
Yes.
the OP for Mandaluyong. And then last year, she was asking me if I could join Miss Universe 2020. But then at that time, I wasn't in shape kasi I just got back from Spain and masarap yung
Yes.
pagkain sa Spain. So,
Paella.
tumaba talaga ako last year. So,
Ah,
I said, Mama Mikey, next time na lang. I don't feel confident about my body. So when she messaged me again early this year, I said, I'll do it na. Parang if I deny this chance again, I'm scared I won't ever do it.
okay.
Ang cute naman nung hashtag, Corinahan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gusto ko lang malaman, Asang banda ka sa Spain nung pumunta ka sa Spain?
I lived in the southern part in Andalusia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andalusia. Yes, okay. Kumusta naman yun? Nagturo ka doon, di ba?
Yes. I joined this program. It's called Auxiliares de Conversación. Anyway, I would teach kinder, so they're called infantil kasi. Pero
Mm.
kinder yun in the Philippines.
Yes.
Kinder
Yes.
until grade 6. So mga bata yung tinuturuan ko ng English.
Anong bagay na hindi mo makakalimutan doon?
Sa Spain.
Yes.
Really, the lessons I learned kasi it was my first time to live alone, as in full independence. And then, so I learned how, yung mga basic household chores. I learned how to do my own laundry. I learned how to cook for myself. Kasi prior to that, I didn't even know how to make rice. Yung sa
Oh.
rice cooker. Kahit yun, hindi ako marunong before. So everything talaga, I learned how to be an adult basically in Spain.
Wow, and then, bumalik ka. Pero yung time na yun, sa Spain ka pa, may invitation na sa'yo para sumali.
Wala.
Wala.
Meron din parang in passing na sinasabihan ako, uy, sumali ka na, ganun. Pero not like a formal invite.
Wow. So, sa mga past queens na nag-represent sa Pilipinas sa Miss Universe pageant, sino yung marang pinaka-admire, most admired para sa'yo?
My favorite would be siguro si Pia Wurtzbach. I remember watching her performance nung Miss Universe International mismo. And sobrang ganda niya. As in, the moment she walked out, parang grabe the aura that she radiates. It's so queenly. Like, you would know talaga, like, the moment she goes out na, ito na yung panalo. Ito na yung Miss Universe.
At siya yata yung nagpost nung sinasabi niyang, Smiles? Yung,
Smiles.
di ba? Parang
Yung
siyang nagpost nun
liliitan yung
Fierce, tapos smile, ganun. Ang dami nang gumawa nun ngayon. Parang na-inspired by Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach. And of course, that crowning was the most unforgettable crowning of all time. Di ba? Laking tulong din sa both side nila, dalawa, ni Miss Colombia, di ba? Okay.
That happened nga pala.
Yes.
That happened nga pala yung si Miss Colombia.
And now, you are with the Aces and Queens. Kumusta ang training ninyo?
Everything is done virtually. So, yung Q&A namin is virtually. And for pasarela naman, I would send videos to Mama Ian. Tapos, he would tell me what to work on. Kunwari, fix your shoulders, mga ganun. He would reply with those things. And then, pero prior to the ECQ, I mean, we would meet face-to-face. Tapos, sobrang fun ng trainings namin. Kasi us in Aces and Queens, with my sisters, we really share a bond na since we meet almost every week. So, all of us, parang we're so close na I'm sad to see them as competition because I really don't see them as that anymore. We're like a family na.
At ito may nag-comment. Si
Oh,
Jaime Aragon Alvero. Yes, may pagkakahawig nga kayo. Yan, Ayun. So parang ano to?
Kinikilig ako every
promotion.
Hi, Tito Ferdy.
Hello po. Yan. And of course, mamaya, mayroon tayong Q&A portion and I have invited my co-admin Niel for that. At papasok tayo mamaya. Gusto ko lang malaman, kasi sa Aces and Queens, yung mga queens mo, kilalang kilala din. At kagaya mo, napaka-well supported ng kanilang mga supporters at mga naniwala sa kanila. Ano yung time na first kayo nagkita? Ano yung feeling?
Kasi I met most of the girls during our screening. Kasi we have a screening to join Aces and Queens.
Yes.
Yeah. So I remember when I saw Maureen for the first time, sobrang na-starstruck ako. I was so shy to talk to her. Tapos gusto ko sana magpa-picture, kaya lang nahiya talaga ako.
At ngayon, madami na kayong pictures kasama, di ba? Ayun. And of course, ito. Let's talk about your advocacy at ang yung Q&A. But before that, please allow me to introduce my co-admin from Davao. Please welcome, Admin Neil. Ay, yan. Admin Neil. Yes, pakilala ka?
Hello, Admin Sam. Hi,
Mm-mm.
everyone. My name is Niel Brian Merlio Sumalinog, and I am one of the correspondent of Philippine Pageants. Magandang hapon po. Hello, Queen
Yeah.
Corrine.
Hi, Neil.
Hello.
Oh, yes, it's
So,
your turn na.
sa podcast na
Mm-mm.
to, di naman talaga mawawala ang Q&A. Siyempre. But
Yes.
before that, kumusta ka naman?
Okay naman ako. Medyo na-stress lang ako kasi pawala-wala yung wifi. Sorry.
It's okay. Uh-uh.
Kumusta ang ulan? Parang nawala na.
Hindi ako sure outside pero naririnig ko
Yes.
kumukulog.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sige. Mm-mm.
So, since you're joining Miss Universe Philippines, so my question is, what is your advocacy?
My advocacy focuses on a disorder that is very close to my heart because I myself have it. It's scoliosis.
Oh.
So I would want to shed more light on the issue and really support the people who have it, and especially for the youth, because growing up I was really insecure about my body. Because if you look at
Mm.
my back especially, it's not pantay. So growing up I was
Mm.
really insecure about it.
So
Mm.
scoliosis is parang about the body postura natin, di ba? Mm.
It's the spine.
Yeah, the
So
spine.
not pantay, yeah.
Mm. Okay. Yes,
Mm-mm.
Admin Neil.
So my next question is, actually this question was asked during Miss Universe Philippines 2020 preliminary Q&A. My question is, what is one beautiful word in your local language or dialect, and what does it mean?
The beautiful word that would explain myself ba, or just a word that I like?
Yes, yes. Okay na. Yes, pwede yun.
Okay.
Yes,
So
pwede.
so a word that I like would have to be maganda, because it doesn't being maganda does not only connotate having a beautiful physical feature or body,
Yes.
but it also means that you have a good heart and that you just radiate kindness.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you.
Sabi nga nila, kurinahan na yan.
Yes, agree. Yeah.
Yes. My next question is, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself having my business my business being a big business by then, because my sister and I really worked hard for to start our business, and I hope that 5 years from now it gets successful, and that we get more customers and that more industries see us and take notice of us.
Mm-mm. Siyempre, lahat naman tayo, bilang isang tao, nagkakamali tayo. So, my question is, what has been your biggest failure in your life?
My biggest failure in life would have to be, I guess, not exactly a failure, but a regret, maybe.
Mm-mm.
So for my regret, it would have to be, I'm a very, I'm social, but then there are times where if I get comfortable with a group, with a friend group, I tend to just stick with them. And
Mm.
yeah, and I guess I get too comfortable, so I don't reach out to other people.
Mm,
Ah, yes. Mm-mm.
mm-mm. My, my next question is, if you could have only one wish, what would you wish for?
I would wish for a rewind button, because there are moments in my life that I would want to relive, and to see people and relatives that are no longer here. I would want to talk to them again, hug them,
Yes.
embrace them, and just really have a conversation with them.
Yes.
Mm-mm. Siyempre sa pageantry kasi, Queen, di nawawala yung mga bashers. Parang may ibabato sila sa'yo. Parang nagiging open book na yung life mo. My question is, how do you handle criticism?
With bashers, the best advice that I got is really just don't read the comments and don't
Mm-mm.
let them get, if you do read them, don't let them get to you, because they don't know who you are. They just see a certain image of you and they just say whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, they shouldn't matter, because you should just focus on your own journey and focus on really working on yourself more to let them see the best side of you.
Mm. Kasi talaga sa buhay naman talaga natin, 'di ba, may mga kanya-kanya tayong bashers. Kahit sa outside pageantry, may masasabi at masasabi yung mga tao sa atin.
Yes.
Mm. So, my next question is, 'di ba last year's Miss Universe Philippines tagline is Phenomenal Women, and for this year's tagline naman is Inspire You. How were you going to inspire others through your words?
Through my words or works?
Words.
Words.
Words. Okay.
Yes.
Oo.
As a beauty queen, I have a big platform, and I hope that through that platform, I get to showcase how beautiful our culture is, especially to foreigners and to other countries. I hope that I get to inspire other people by showing them how beautiful our country is and our culture, as well as just basically being an all around kind person to spread love and kindness.
Yes.
Mm. So, Miss Corrine, if bibisita kami sa Mandaluyong, ano nga ba yung may offer ng Mandaluyong when it comes to tourist spots?
Mandaluyong actually, tawag sa amin is a Tiger City. So if you go here, I will definitely bring you to our different malls. We have so much malls here, like
Yes.
the Mega Mall, Shangri-La. So iikutin ko kayo sa lahat ng malls.
Mm. So, kamusta naman yung preparation mo sa Miss Universe Philippines?
So far, okay naman yung preparation. Medyo na pause lang some of it because of ECQ nga. So pero everything is going smoothly naman because we can also have them virtually, our trainings.
Mm. My final question is, why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines because I represent diversity. In past beauty pageants, you would see really tall women, and growing up, I was never insecure about my height until I thought about joining pageants because I am not the tallest one out there. So I think that just actually being there shows that Miss Universe Philippines is evolving. It is changing beauty standards and it is accepting more women to be candidates.
Mm.
Wow.
So, Queen Corinne, ano nga ba yung masasabi mo sa ano yung message mo para sa mga young girls na gustong sumali ng pageants pero nahihiya sila because of their height, skin color?
Yeah. Yung message ko for them, don't be shy. I mean, I was, like what I said kanina, I am insecure about my height, pero it doesn't stop me from being a good contender. I mean, you would see me topping, I don't want to sound mayabang, but I would be in the top 15 challenges, regardless of how short or how our height difference with the other girls. So just be confident and love yourself and accept yourself for who you are, because if you don't love yourself, then how would people love you and how would they see the best version of you?
Exactly. Yes. Parang it will reflection yun eh. Pag mahal mong sarili mo, magre-reflect yan eh.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Parang it'll radiate your
Yes,
confidence.
ganun. Yes, exactly.
And other people would see it too.
Now,
Actually, may
Queen
comment.
Corinne. Yes. Okay. Yes. Please.
Parang may comment tayo dito kay Jaime Aragon Almero. O,
Yes.
diva first timer yan, pero makasagot kabog na kabog. Good luck, Corinne.
Thank you.
Ayun. And of course, Corinne, I would like to ask, ano ba talagang height mo?
Shy ako sabihin. Pero I'm 5'5", so not the tallest one.
Matangkad na. We did an interview with the girls na 5'3" sila. And they are proud of that.
Oo.
Yeah.
And I would like just kasi sinabi ko na to dito The first Miss Universe from Colombia and the first Latina to win the Miss Universe back in 1958, si Los Marina Zuluaga was only 5'3".
Oh, wow.
Yes. The first Thai beauty to win the Miss Universe way back in 1965, si Pastor Hong Sakula was only 5'3".
5'3".
Oh, so ang 5'5", mataas na yan. Saka, for a typical Filipino,
Oo.
actually, matangkad na yung yung height mo, Oo. Di ba?
Thank you.
Plus the heels pa, Kaya it's not
Thank
about
you.
yan, yan. So, good luck. Worst, kaya mo yan. Yes, at may tanong pa, Admin Nin?
So may magbabasa lang ako ng comment, admin ha.
Yes,
From
yes, yes.
Jerzon Gomez Perez. Indeed, as
Mm-mm.
long as you can represent women diversity, you are a real queen. Height doesn't matter. Yes, totoo yon.
Thank you.
At saka mga previous winners natin bago lang, di ba? Hindi na, parang kapares mo lang din ng tangkad. Sila Miss South
Oo.
Africa, di ba? Mm-mm.
Really?
Yes, Yan,
I know
Okay.
Tina and Catriona are really tall.
Yes, yes.
I know
Yes.
I know they're tall.
Yes. Okay. Now, for you, what is the best thing about being in a beauty pageant today?
Today, the best thing for me would have to be the amount of coverage and the amount of platform we have, because
Mm-mm.
especially here in the Philippines, beauty pageants are really big. So
Yes.
we get to inform more people about our advocacy. We get to share them with those people and just really educate them on things that matter and on things that are important today.
Wow. Of course, yung sinabi mo, because in the Philippines, beauty pageant is actually a very big thing, di ba?
Yeah.
And of course, we are a pageant powerhouse. Mm-mm. Na-realize mo kung gaano kalaki nga ang pinasok mong competition?
Yeah. Nung start, actually natakot ako because I wasn't ready for all the attention and all the
Mm-mm.
messages that I was receiving. So, especially nung ni-release nila yung the top 100 delegates, tapos my phone was blowing up. So I wasn't ready for that. I actually
Mm-mm.
felt really anxious. I remember that night. Pero now na medyo mas nasanay na ako and
Yes.
nakakausap ko na nga yung si Mama Mikey, like I would tell her about my
Yes.
worries. So with their advice and with their guidance, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable than before.
Mm-mm.
Wow. At of course, yan, may sinabi si Ferdinand Candelaria.
Oh, thank you, Tito.
Yes, for a new and without experience in beauty pageants, Corrine is a very confident, articulate, and Filipina beauty winner daw. At ito, may portion kami ipapakita sa'yo. May mga hinalungkat kami mga photos mo. And we would like to ask you reaction for that. Yan. So, mauna tayo dito. Yan. Mauna tayo dito. Ito, saan to? Anong storya nito?
Oh my gosh, saan yung nakuha yan? Ano siya?
Yes.
Those are my friends. Actually, they're my roommates in Spain. So that's Colleen, Andrea, and Miguel. That was taken in Seville when we went to Seville for Halloween.
Yes.
Last year. 2 years ago, sorry, 2019. That I can't remember right now, but that's a famous landmark in Seville. Sorry, I'm blanking out on the name, pero yan sa Seville. And then I remember that day, it was so hot, kaya hindi na ako kasing fresh tignan. Pero pawis na pawis kami that
Maganda
day.
pa rin. Yes.
And
speaking of sinabi mo na nga friends mo sila, mga kaibigan mo sila. In Spanish, the word friend is actually amigo, di ba?
Amigo. Yes.
Amigo. An amigo is actually a valid English word. Kung tingnan mo sa dictionary, may word na amigo. Yan. Of course, nandito yan sa mga dictionary ko.
Wow.
Okay. At ngayon, may next nating ipapakita. Ayan. Next na, pipiliin ko. Ito saan to? Parang na-intriga ako dito eh.
That was taken in LA. La Brea Tar Pits. Parang museum siya. And then I think that was 2018 or 2018 siguro or 2017 because we spent Christmas and New Year in America at that time in LA.
Yes. I think hindi ako nagkakamali. Ito yung mammoth extinct elephant.
Yeah.
Eh,
Kasi
diba?
if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, baka mali. Pero
Yes.
in La Brea, in that area, they were able to find fossils of mammoths and different prehistoric. What do you call?
Yes. Yes.
Or Ice
Yes,
Age.
prehistoric animals.
Prehistoric fossils. Yeah, they were able to find.
Kasi sa mga lahat nandito, ang prehistoric animals, the word prehistoric, referring to that time when people do not know that, kumbaga, the system of writing.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, yung mga facts natin based on the mga fossilized, yung mga nahuhukay. Hindi pa yung based on mga naisulat. Kaya yung prehistoric era po ang tawag doon. And these are the mammoths. Actually, yung movie na Ice Age, kung tingnan nyo, prehistoric animals ang mga pinicture nila doon, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasama na yung mammoth, mga saber-toothed tiger, kasama three-toed sloth, kasama na yun doon. Yan. At gustong-gusto ko yun. Yes. At ito alam ko mahilig ka. I think mahilig ka sa animated movies. Yan.
Yeah, A Bug's Life. Excited ako. That was in Disneyland naman.
Yes.
In America also. Kasi we spent Christmas.
And speaking of that movie, A Bug's Life, one of my all-time favorite animated movies also.
A Bug's Life.
Ang character niyan, the main character was Flick.
Flick, yeah.
Yes, na-discover na yung mga taga-circus, di ba? Na mga bats. Kalaban nila mga grasshoppers. Ang cute ng movie na yan. Sobra. Gustong-gusto ko yan. And of course, stop and ito share natin dito. Yan. So, ano pa mga, pipili ko talaga to eh. Ito, mukhang,
sa Guimaras naman yan.
Uy,
We stayed
tama.
Yeah, kaya mangoes. Kasi
Yes.
Guimaras mangoes. We stayed in my brother's friend's resort. I think the name of the resort is Amara Resort, parang ganun in Guimaras. Tapos you really if you go to Guimaras, you really have to try the mangoes. They're the sweetest there. They're like candy. Ganun siya kasarap.
Agree ako dyan. Actually, Guinness Book of World Records recognize mango from Guimaras as the sweetest of all fruits.
Yeah,
nasa Guinness.
I would eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. Sobrang sarap.
Of course, national fruit ng Pilipinas. Scientific name is Mangifera indica. Yan. So, mayroon pa tayo dito. Yan. Mga hinahanda namin para sa'yo. Ito. Of course, ito. Pinaka-importante ito eh. Saan na yun? Akala ko na-save ko yun. Ito. Ayan, nandito nga. Sorry Ito. Kailan to?
I think that was taken siguro 2004. That was actually one of our last family photos with my sister. Yung girl sa left na naka-white polo and jeans. Yeah, because she passed away in April of 2005. Kaya that photo is special to us because that's one of our last. Kasi we take calendar photos, diba? Yearly calendar photos. So that's the last calendar photo we have with my sister, si Ate Shara.
Okay, sorry to hear that. Tingnan mo mami mo posturang beauty queen talaga Saan pa magmana, di ba? Oo.
Ganda ng mom ko.
Yes. Baga picture of good looking. Yan, family yan. Thank you for this. Ito buti na lang nahanap ko to. Yan. At ito, yan. Ito Ito pakita ko to. Asa na yun Ito. Cute nito eh. Yan.
Yan naman, that's my dog, Dewey. I also showed him during my intro video. He's a
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Pomeranian.
Yeah,
3 years,
Pomerian, yes. Ang cute.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Ay, 4 na
At
pala. Sorry.
sinabi mo na maldito si Dewey.
Dewey. Suplado na maldito. If especially if I'm there, nagiging extra suplado siya. Kasi yung
Ah.
mayabang daw siya pag nandun ako.
At saka minsan may tendency silang gusto nila lahat ng attention is sa'yo, sa kanila. Di
Mm.
ba? Baka nagagalit
Yeah.
siyang kumbaga makuha yung attention mo sa iba.
Kasi
Yan.
we have 2 more Pomeranian puppies. Tapos whenever I would play with one of them, nagagalit talaga si Dewey.
Nagsisilos.
Nagsasad.
So, mahilig ka sa dog, no?
Yeah, kasi my
Mm.
whole family loves dogs, especially my
Mm.
dad. Growing up kasi we've always had dogs in our family. We had
Yes.
yung first ever dog ko was a Chihuahua. Tapos
Yes.
she passed away in 2019. Pero since bata pa ako, I've had her. Kaya she's very
Yes.
special to me.
Wow.
Si Sydney naman.
And of course, pa-trivia tayo dun, ang taong mahilig sa dog, actually, ang technical term dyan is cynophile or cynophilist. Kung may phobia ka naman sa aso, cynophobia ang tawag doon. At of course, ito. Ano pangalan ng dog mong Chihuahua dati?
Sydney.
Sydney?
Parang
After
Sydney, Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, Sydney.
Okay. Ang cute niya. At of course, hindi
Yeah.
hindi i-feature si Sydney.
At
Yan.
nung time yan, na siya,
Ang cute.
she was old na kasi. So, medyo mapayat na siya if papansinin nyo. And then, yung eyes niya, nagkaka-cataracts na. Medyo. Kung
Yes.
magzo-zoom siguro.
Okay. Ano yung
Yeah.
pinaka-unforgettable moment mo kay Sydney?
Cutest moment? Sorry?
Oo, unforgettable moment mo kay Sydney.
Unforgettable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Marami kaming cute moments, pero
Yes.
siguro it would have to be kapag, before kasi, she has this doll. It's a red teddy bear. Maliit lang. Tapos, I think, sobrang minahal niya yung doll na yun, na she thought that was her son or her daughter. So, whenever I would get that doll from her, iiyak talaga siya. Tapos, magwawala siya. So, parang na-attach siya sobra sa doll.
Wow, ang ganda naman ng storya. Ang cute niya, oh. Yan. At ito, meron pa kami. Sandali, tingnan natin kung nandito pa yun. Yan, i-share ko to. Thank you with Sydney, Yan. At tingnan ko nga kung ano pa yung nandito. Of course, ito. Yan, napakaganda. Of course. Saan yan? Sindyot at kailan?
That was during our runway challenge while waiting for my turn, but when they were shooting the other girls pa. Me and my makeup artist, Mila Galfan, we would take photos. As in, may dala talaga siyang camera and then yung light. So, yeah, we took that photo while waiting for my turn.
Ikaw yung tipo, do you sport different kind of hairstyles? So,
Yeah,
we
try different hairstyles. So, if you look through my Instagram, there was also a photo of me naman na naka-updo, like parang high, parang not sure if it's considered a high bun, pero naka-bun siya. We took that on the same day naman during our runway challenge also.
So, usually, ano pinaka-comfortable kang hairstyle?
I think it would have to be the soft curls. I like how I look with soft curls kasi since my hair is just really flat and straight. So, parang gusto ko na nagkaka-volume with the curls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, anong pinakamagandang advice na binigay sa'yo ng parents mo? Ngayon, nag-venture out ka sa beauty pageant.
Okay. I think it would be siguro na just enjoy. Just enjoy, basically. Because I told them prior to being part of the top 100 delegates when I first applied, I told them about it and I was sharing how nervous I am. Tapos they told me na don't feel pressured because we know that it's your first time. So we want you to win, of course, but we don't give you unnecessary pressure to do your best because we know that it's your first time nga and you're not parang they know na I don't even do modeling or any kind of
Mm-mm.
any kind of experience with the beauty industry. So they told me na just enjoy because it's a once in a lifetime journey na if you overthink everything and if you feel pressured, I'm just gonna regret what I'm doing and just focus on the negative things and not enjoy the whole journey.
Yes. And speaking of your advocacy, school uses, ano yung mga advice mong mga, alam mo natural ng gawain nila ng tao para to avoid having school uses?
Actually, scoliosis kasi it's genetics. It's genetics. So you don't
Yes.
yeah, you
Mm.
can't do anything about not getting it or
Mm-mm.
preventing it because it's through genetics.
Yes.
Like
At ako
me,
din may naalala. Yes, exactly. Yes, tuloy lang. Yes, please. Sorry.
yeah. Like
Ah.
me, both sides kasi of my mom and my dad, their relatives have scoliosis. So
Mm.
it's dominant on both sides.
May naalala kong two words diyan dati na favorite ko eh. Sa posture ng isang tao. Yung word na kyphosis. Yung pangkuba. Yung mga
Ah,
tao parang
yeah,
kuba.
yeah. That's ano
Kyphosis.
naman. It's like
Oo.
that.
Yes,
It's
kyphosis.
instead na
Yung pag
like
ano
that.
naman na parang breast out, ang tawag naman doon is lordosis.
Oh, okay.
And these two words are actually valid English word. Queen ko rin mahilig talaga ako sa words. I'm a professional Scrabble player. Mga ganun, kaya mahilig ko yung mga words na mga, actually mga, usually they are the valid English words. Kyphosis and lordosis. Okay. So, Queen, if there is one word for you to describe your entire journey as a, what is that? Ay, no. 3 words ngayon ang kukunin ko.
Yeah.
If
Kasi
there are 3 words. Kanina, 1 yun eh.
kanina
Isa yun
one.
eh.
So,
So, 2
isasama ko
more
pa
ngayon.
rin isasama ko pa rin yung answer. So, for
Yes.
the 2 words, the
Mm.
first word would have to be I am evolving because as I said a while ago,
Wow.
I'm a pageant newbie and when
Mm.
I first did the challenges or first anything like first thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
admin namin.
Alex.
Yes. Jello.
Okay, when I first did the challenges or any kind of photo shoot, I was really nervous. So
Mm-mm.
I think that by now I am slowly getting used to everything, and I hope that I am changing for the better and I'm improving. And then for my
Third word?
no, for my second word, that was my
Yes,
first.
yes. Yes, sorry.
Sorry. For my second word, it would have to be I am ready because
Okay.
a lot of I remember one of the first few comments because back then I would read the comments nga of the bash.
Mm.
One of the first few comments,
Yes, yes.
yeah, one of the first few comments they would say is hilaw pa or
Mm-mm.
parang raw in English.
Mm-mm. Yes.
So that's one of the things that that really got to me because
Mm-mm.
it was really my insecurity that I am new to everything. So I
Mm-mm.
wanted to prove the people wrong and to show them that even though it's my first time, I'll do my best and I'll really take all the practices and training seriously because I want to show what I can do and I want to show Mandaleños and everyone in the Philippines that I
Yes.
have what it takes to be a Miss Universe Philippines candidate or even the Miss Universe Philippines winner.
Wow. Thank you for that. At evolving, ready, and
The third
we
word,
still have one.
yeah, wait. The third word would have to be I am beautiful.
Wow.
Because
Beautiful.
beauty for me isn't just about the physical side. I beauty is also about what's in you. And given the platform that I am getting or that I have right now, I wanna shed more light about my advocacy and really and not just and my advocacy and aside from that, I wanna talk about current issues that are affecting the world and just shed more light on issues that are important and helps basically us achieve
Yes.
peace and
Ito nga,
kindness.
tanong ko na to, of course, yun nga, gaano kalaking ang naitulong ng beauty pageant sa'yo when it comes to your confidence and insecurities?
I think with beauty pageants, I with beauty pageants, I think it would have to be na I got a little bit more insecure because like what I said a while ago
Mm,
that I wasn't never really insecure about my height until I
mm,
joined. I saw all the other tall girls. So that
mm,
would have to be, an insecurity that I developed along the way. But aside from
mm.
that, I also learned to accept myself for who I
Yes.
am and
Mm,
just
mm,
really love and take care of my body. Because with the beauty pageants, you really have to take care of yourself mentally and physically, lalo mentally because given the amount of bashers and
mm.
the negative comments that I receive, I have to fix my mental state so it doesn't affect my trainings and it doesn't affect my overall performance during the whole pageant.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Na-surprise ka ba na kung saan galing or ang laki ng mga sumusuporta sa'yo? Ang laki ng mga kung saan galing tao to, ang dami nilang sumusuporta sa'yo?
Yeah, super na surprise ako, especially when they released the top 15
Headshot?
for the very first challenge. Yeah, the headshot.
Yes. Yes.
But
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I wasn't expecting to be a part of the top 15 naman since I'm a newbie and I feel like
Yes.
I just didn't have the same clout as all the other candidates. So I remember that day I was coming home from an appointment. And then Tito Jerry Diaz of Aces and Queens called me. He said, "Have you seen the results of the top 15 challenge?" Sabi ko, "Oh, not yet, Tito, pero I'll look at it now." Tapos he said, "Kung nakapasok ka," as in he was really excited, "nakapasok ka sa top 15." Tapos sabi
Mm,
ko, "Oh, really? Parang how did that happen?" Kasi alam ko na hindi pa naman ganun kalaki yung fan base ko. So
mm.
I'm just really thankful for all my supporters and all my fans because thank you for supporting someone like me who's a newbie and for believing in me that I can show more of who I am and that I'll be able to be able to show the
Yes.
world and the Philippines that Mandaluyong shows a good contender this year.
Wow. Love that confidence.
Mm-mm.
Sa mga baguhan sa beauty pageant na natatakot mag-venture out sa bigger pageant like gaya ng Miss Universe Philippines. Kaya mga girls na naka-establish na ng pangalan. Ano yung mga advice mo sa kanila?
I think my advice for those people is just copy me because as I said, this is my first pageant ever. I mean, if you've already have experience with smaller pageants, local pageants, then
Mm.
you're already one step ahead of me, diba?
Yes.
Me kasi
Mm-mm.
I really didn't have any prior experience whatsoever. So if someone like me is a good or is considered by other people to be a good contender in a big pageant such as Miss Universe, then what more you who's already experienced?
Mm-mm.
May nagtanong dito, i-acknowledge natin kay Jaime Aragon Almero. My question for Miss Corrine, is happiness the most important purpose in life? If not, what should it be? Explain your answer. Yan.
Thank
Pinapa-explain
you
talaga,
for
Yan.
Thank you for that question, Jamie. So for me, happiness is really the most important thing in anyone's life because happiness happiness for me isn't you don't get it by being rich or by having all the material things in the world. It really comes from within you. If you are content with
Yes.
your life, if you're
Yes.
happy with what you are doing, if you're happy with what you're doing, then that is that is happiness basically. That will and it'll show within you that you are doing you were doing the best and you were doing what you love basically.
Oh, I love it. At may naalala kong word dyan The word is hedonism. Parang doctrine of being happy. Hedonism. The person who is always happy is hedonist. Yan. Of course,
Mm-mm.
ito, how do you handle expectation now? Kasi nga, nabanggit natin kanina, ang dami mong fan base, ang dami naniniwala sa'yo, with your parents, kilalang kilala. Ano ang may papangako ng isang Miss Mandaluyong Corrine Abalos? Yan.
So ang maipapangako ko I will do my best. I will try my very best, and I hope that whatever outcome will happen will get whatever outcome will be out of Miss Universe Philippines. Na
Mm.
I will just really do my best during the pageant, and I hope I can make you proud.
Wow.
Make
At gusto
Mandaluyong.
ko yung, yes, gusto ko yung kuan na nakikita ko binabasa mo yung comments diyan Yan. Actually pwede mo silang basahin. Yan. Oo. Yan, nandiyan si Sarcelia Delezo. Yan. I'm watching. Yes, hello po sa inyo yan. Ngayon, kung may mga bagay kang gustong i-promote, saan kanila kuan mahagila o di kaya mas portahan pa? Ano ang mga yon, Miss Corinne?
Okay, so I have an Instagram. Please follow my Instagram. It's at Corrine.Abalos. And if you haven't voted today, please do so. Look for my headshot photo. Tapos, just look for my name, Maria Corazon Abalos. And please click on the green star and vote for me.
Wow, thank you for that. Ito, sa mga naniniwala sa iyo, sa lahat ng supporters mo, sino ang mga pasasalamatan mo? Kung may mga tao kang pasasalamatan, sino-sino sila?
Ang pasasalamatan ko ay first really are my parents. Kasi they've been a really good support system. They saw everything basically na they saw me when I was worried about the bashers. They saw me during my ups and downs. And they've always been there for me. They never told me na like you have bashers, you should stop na. And yeah.
Yes.
And instead of saying that, they actually pushed me to do my best.
Right. Wow. At of course ako din nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng nandito at saka sa lahat ng mga naniniwala din sa page namin. Yan. At of course, i-advertise ko lang, we have the Instagram, The Real Philippine Pageants. Maraming salamat din, Miss Corina, na lagi bumibisita sa page namin. At of course, sa YouTube namin, The Philippine Pageants. Of course, sa Barongko, sa kaibigan ko si Kuya Marpar, at kay na creation ni Amir Curisa. Sir Amir Curisa, maraming salamat po. Yan. At of course, sa lugar ko sa Dinas, dito sa Jeddah, MSU Marawi or the MSU Honors Program, hello po sa inyong lahat. At yes, Admin Niel, anong gusto mong sabihin?
So, pahabol ko lang na question ko to kay Miss Corrine Admina. If ever bukas na ang Miss Universe Philippines Finals, gaano na ba kahanda ang isang Corrine Abalos?
If ever the Miss Universe Philippines Finals is tomorrow, I am very ready because I've been really diligent in all my trainings, and I think that by now I have all the information, all the techniques that I can get. I already have them. So Mandaluyong, don't worry because I got this.
Yes. At Admin nila,
ilalaban ni Corrine.
Yes. Observing si Queen Corrine, parang hasang-hasa na siya sa Q&A. Di ba? Yung galing mo sa pananalita, bata ka ba na nahasa ka na?
Hindi. Actually, before this, I was really nervous. As in before joining, kasi I was always nervous about public speaking, and that's one important thing that you should develop in joining beauty pageants, kasi with Q&A and interviews. But with all the trainings that I've received from Aces and Queens, I think it really helped me kasi it gave me the confidence. Thank you, Cecil. Sorry, I was reading.
Yeah,
It gave me the confidence to really talk in front of a group and know that they'll listen to whatever I have to say.
Sandali, hindi ko alam kung naitanong ko to admin nila. Ano yung mga malalaking bagay na natutunan mo sa Aces and Queens? Hindi ko lang natanong mo ito kanino. Wala, baka nakalimutan ko.
With that, I think it would... Okay, I said this na kanina, pero it's really important to me kasi na what my handler told me, si Mama Mikey, is just focus on your own lane. Don't compare yourselves with don't compare yourself with other girls. Kasi if you start comparing, you'll lose track of what you actually have to do, diba? Like you'll feel pressured na, oh, she's doing this, I should also do this. Or she's posting things about this, so I should also post things about this. So if I start doing that, then I won't be able to do my best in whatever challenge or in whatever thing that I have to do. So just really focus on my own lane and don't feel pressured, because that was always a problem of mine starting out.
Yes. At ito, hindi natin natanong to Admin Neil eh. Pagdating sa kuan mo, sa gown at sa national costume mo, meron na bang designers na napili?
Yeah, actually may napili na kaming designers for both. And
Yeah.
I already submitted my national costume sketch last week, I think, kasi we had to submit them na. So
Ikaw mismo nag-sketch?
Mandaluyong, you'll be very excited to see my national.
Wow.
I can't wait for all of you guys to see it.
So, ikaw mismo nag-drawing nun?
Hindi.
Based on concept?
No. Hindi ako marunong mag-sketch.
Yes. Go on.
Me and my designer, we talked about what I wanted to do, parang what I wanted to show something that, talks about Mandaluyong. So we visualized whatever it is. Tapos he just presented a sketch and then I loved what he did. So that's what I submitted na.
Okay, so it talks about Mandaluyong. Kung
Yeah.
may isang bagay na magpaparemind the entire of Mandaluyong, ano yon?
This isn't about my national costume naman. This is just, something lang to remind people of Mandaluyong. Right?
Yes, okay.
About national costume ba?
Yes. Hindi, kahit ano.
Okay. Mandaluyong, the first thing you think of whenever you hear Mandaluyong is really the Tiger City. Because we have such a booming economy in our city. And if you just go around the city, you'll see lots of buildings, lots of malls, especially.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the Tiger City of Metro Manila.
Wow. Ito na. Bago tayo magtapos, pinakahuli mong mensahe para sa lahat.
Hi everyone. So I just really want to take this time to say thank you kasi I didn't really expect na I would reach this far. And I just wanted to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to vote for me. I know medyo it's hard kasi there are glitches in the app, but thank you so much that you still voted for me regardless of everything, and that you chose me as a person to vote for that day. So thank you. I'll do my best and ako na bahala sa Miss Universe Philippines.
At pa-shoutout ko si Mami Mikey. Mami Mikey, maraming salamat sa support.
Yes.
Yan. Naging daan din siya para ma-interview ka namin. Of course, si Mami Mikey, maraming salamat. Yes. At salute to Mami Mikey. Yan. Admin Neil, ikaw.
So, ipapromote ko lang, Admin, na yung mga, for more pageant updates, please don't forget to follow our other official social media accounts on Twitter at phpageants_OFC, on Instagram at The Real Philippine Pageants, and we're also on TikTok at Philippine Pageants OFC. And if you're watching this live podcast on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. Yun lang po, Admin.
Yung likod ni Queen Corrine ang ganda. Umiilaw ba yan?
Oo.
Flowers na yan?
No, siya? Parang glass.
Okay. Yan. Ang cute, oh. So,
super
again.
Super tagal na. Parang growing up nandyan na yan.
Ay, sabihin, anong tawag yan? Maalaga, ano ba yun? Sa mga gamit? Ano bang exact word yan?
Maalaga.
Kasi pwedeng mahulog eh. Di ba? Broken. Pwede siyang, di ba? Yan. Okay. Queen Corrine, maraming salamat sa oras mo with us. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa oras mo. Yung pagpayag mo na ma-interview ka namin. Yes.
Thank you also for having me.
Yes, you're so welcome. Admin Neil, maraming salamat din. At sa lahat na nandito, maraming salamat sa inyo. So,
at sa
abangan
mga
natin.
Admins din natin.
Yes, please.
Miss Jen, Admin Jello, Admin Anton, Admin Roy, and sino pa ba? Admin Megan.
Admin Mel.
Kalimutan ko na, sobrang dami.
Yes, marami kami kinatutulungan. Admin Justin, yan. Admin Tintin. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Yes. At ito, maraming salamat uli. Yes. Thank you for sharing your stories also on journey mo. At sa mga patuloy na sumusupport kay Queen Corrine, abangan nyo sa kanyang Instagram, sa kanyang lahat ng kanyang mga interviews. Anong sunod na interviews mo para ma-ikuha natin, may promote natin?
Wait lang, check ko lang.
Yes. Okay, go on. Lahat yan, please.
My next interview is actually with Sash Factor. on
Yes.
Friday.
Mm.
Yeah, so watch out for that as well.
Friday
And
yan, no?
yeah, Friday.
Friday,
Tapos
yes.
the
Oo, yes.
crown naman on Saturday.
Ano
Yes.
Saturday? The
The crown.
Crown. Oh,
The
yes,
Crown.
The Crown. And mega shout out tayo sa mga lahat ng admins at sa mga lahat ng gumagawa din ng mga interviews diyan. Of course, nandiyan sila The Crown, sila Sas, Factor. Actually, before ako mag-interview, pinapanood ko yung mga interviews nila kasi gusto kong parang,
Oo.
alam mo, kagaya mo, nagkukuha din ako ng inspiration sa iba, di ba? Oo.
Mm-mm.
Kasi magaling sila sa mga staff na yun. Corrine, maraming salamat ulit. Sa lahat nandiyan, maraming salamat. Dito sa Jeddah, ito, 12:24 na dito. Mamaya ang trabaho ko, 2:00. So mabuhay po tayong lahat. Keep safe, keep the positivity. Yan. Patuloy na maniwala sa sariling kakayahan. Yes. Patuloy na maging positibo sa lahat. At with that, again, thank you po.